Hello students, I am Santosh Kumar Singh, your subject teacher of biology. In last 2 days you have read about the different process of reproductive health and the birth control methods like natural, barrier and chemical, and some intrauterine devices also. Today we will discuss about the sexually transmitted diseases and what are the assisted reproductive technologies. So as you know, what are the studies? Studies are the diseases which are transmitted through the sex. Sexually transmitted diseases are known as STDs, and they are also known as VDs, venereal diseases, or reproductive tract infection. So they are also called RTIs. RTIs. What are the preventive measures for the studies? The preventive measures for the studies that avoid sex with unknown or multiple partners: always use condom during coitus, use sterilized needles and syringes, awareness about studies. In case of doubt, consult a doctor as early as possible. Next one, that is infertility. It is also one of the major aspects of reproductive health. It is mainly of two types. First is primary infertility and second is secondary infertility. Primary infertility refers to those who never had children. Therefore, secondary infertility refers to a situation when a couple had children or achieved pregnancy previously but are unable to conceive the next time. It means they have a children or they have conceived a pregnancy before but it's not possible right now. It is known as secondary infertility. So there are some cases of the secondary infertility like low semen quality or low sperm count or absence of sperm in males. Next one is assisted reproductive technologies. They are known as ARTs. These are of following types like in vitro fertilization, which is known as IVF or test tube baby program. It is a technique of initiating the fertilization process outside the female body. It is followed by embryo transfer, in which the embryo is placed inside the uterus with the intention to establish pregnancies. Next one, that is GIFT. GIFT is full form zygote intra-Fallopian transfer or IUTs. IUT means intrauterine transfer. So GIFT and IUT, when the 8-celled blastomere stage embryo obtained by in vitro fertilization is transferred into the fallopian tube, the process is termed as zygote intra-Fallopian transfer. Next, IUTs, if more than 8-celled blastomere stage is placed directly into the lining of uterus for further development, is known as intrauterine transfer IUTs. So this is the diagram which represents the GIFT, zygote intra-Fallopian transfer. It means the sperm and the ovum are collected by the male and female, and they fuse the male and female gametes to each other. Then when it converts into zygote, it is transferred into the fallopian tube. Means when the zygote is converted, then zygote is inserted into the fallopian tube, that is called zygote intra-Fallopian transfer. So this is the process in which through which this process takes place. Like first point is drug cause egg growth, then egg removes and sperm from father then the fusion takes place of the male gamete with the female gamete. Next one is in vivo fertilization. In this process, embryo are formed when the fusion of the gametes takes place within the female body or surrogate. This method is used to assist those females who cannot conceive or maintain pregnancy to full term. So, in vivo fertilization is the fusion of gamete takes place within the female body. Gamete intrafallopian transfer is in this process the ovum collected from the donor is transferred to the fallopian tube of another female who cannot produce ova but can provide a suitable environment for fertilization and further development. This is known as GIFT. Intra Cytoplasmic Sperm Injection ICSI. In this process, a single sperm is carefully injected into an egg using a microneedle. It is beneficial in case of male infertility. Infertility means he is not capable to produce new young ones, that is infertility, and where sperm count is low. So this is the reason. Next one, artificial insemination. Artificial insemination is used. It is a technique in which semen is collected from husband or healthy donor and then artificially introduced into vagina or uterus. That is known as IUI-Intrauterine insemination of the female. This process is used when the male is not capable to produce such number of sperm through his genital organ. So the artificial process takes place, and in this process the semen is collected from the husband or the healthy donor. So this is the diagram which represented insemination, artificial insemination, and their different types like intrauterine insemination, intracervical insemination, then intratubal insemination, and other. What is the amniocentesis? Amniocentesis is a medical procedure used in prenatal diagnosis of chromosomal abnormalities and fetal infection. If there is any infection in the fetus, so this process takes place, and in this process the amniocentesis, the liquid which is present inside the uterus, which is checked by the doctor, and this process takes place. So you have read the main topic of this chapter. So thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe. If you have any doubt, write in comment box so that I will give you proper solution. Thank you. Have a nice day.